Welcome to Night Train Off-Road. Today we're going to be going over this diff breather kit that I got on eBay. It cost about $30 with free shipping from China. It took about 15 days for it to come in. This was everything that was in the box. This groovy bag right here, no instructions, and a lot of tubing, which is actually kind of soft. So here's everything that's in the package. No instructions, but it's not really complicated. I don't know if the sticker's supposed to look like this or they peeled off the original or tried to, but here you go. So this is where we're putting the diff breather kit. Just goes in there with some tech screws. It comes with it. I put 2 instead of 3 in. And just right here is your front diff breather. And we're just gonna put the tube inside of there, several inches, then just run the line to right here. Push this in, and it clicks in real easy. And all we're gonna do is just put that in like that, and it fits right in. First one is done. This one's the easiest one. For the rear diff, we're going to follow these brake lines right here. I'm going to clip it in right there, and I'm just going to go down through here. I'll show you a better angle. Start from up here and pull it back towards the front, following the frame. Alright, so what we did here, just kind of lightly zip tied it in place. Ran it down through here. Got a bunch of slack. And I'm just going to put it on top of the frame here. You'll feel the lines already there. Run a loose zip tie here and there, leaving some slack to get to the end. So here's the rear tire. There's your compressor, really close up. And you see the line right here. It's probably a terrible angle. This is it right here. And it connects right here. It's got a little clip you're going to have to loosen up. A pair of needle nose pliers, and that'll pull off. And that other part connects to the fuel filter up in there. So you just take it off right here. Connect this to that. And zip tie it up. Alright, so we got it done. Hardest part is getting that clip loose. So we're going to bring all that back up there, zip tie it up, then pull the slack from the front. Here's the rear diff installed. Ended up going right above that clip, so I can keep the corrugated wire cover on it good. Slid it all the way down. And now it's time for the hard two. For the last two, the gearbox and the transfer case. You gotta take the top cover off and follow this hose to the very back. You gotta put your hand on it, it's one from the other one. And right below it, there's 2 tubes, you can feel them. And you gotta pull really hard and kind of twist, and they'll finally come off. It's got these 2 things on there. You pull those off, then just do the rest the same. If you can see where this tube is, right here, right below that's where the last 2 are, transfer case and the gearbox. I'm going to show you from up under it real quick. Right there. There's 2 of them, they got little caps on, got to pull the cap off, then shove the hoses in both of them from above. It's going to be a pain. So here's the amount of room that we're working with to get back here. So you got to crawl back up on the engine. Pretty much do this all by feel. It'll help put a little lube on it. Eventually you'll get it in. So this is it finished. overall the installation isn't too bad. The absolute worst part is getting the gearbox and transfer case back in here. So hypothetically, if you had to go across some water, you should be okay to about right in here, if you had to. You know, take that with a grain of salt, but the diff breathers aren't terrible on this car from factory. Now all your air does come in through right here, through this vent, so that's where a snorkel would go.